If you have ever struggled with sticking to a plan or self-sabotaging or letting your mind get in the way of what you really want, then this is going to be a great episode for you. Hello, my loves, and a big, huge welcome to the Bliss and Thrive podcast. It's your host, Carys Andersson here. I'm a health, fitness, and lifestyle coach, creator of the Sweat It at Home workouts and the Fierce Lifestyle stationery range. And I'm here to motivate and inspire you every single week. And today is no different because I have got 5 steps to shifting your mindset to creating positive change in your life. So we're going to go into those 5 steps today. But before we do, I want to tell you about a very exciting and incredible course that I'm launching called Mindset Makeover. So this will be the first time that I'm launching this as a group course rather than working individually one-on-one with clients. And I am so flipping excited. The enrollment closes on the 14th of March. So if you're listening to this before then make sure you do dive in. If not, you can check out the link as well because I will be putting up the next date as well if you're listening to this at a different time. And this mindset makeover is so that you can get out of your own way, stop the self-sabotage, and reprogram your mind so that success is inevitable for you. Okay, so go check out the link in the description. It's carysandersson.com/mindset makeover and come and join me. If this feels like a right match for you, don't hesitate, come and join me because I won't be doing another one until after I've had the baby. So don't miss out, okay? And very excitingly, to celebrate the launch of this Mindset Makeover, I'm going to be doing a free fabulous training called the Mindset Makeover Foundations. It's going to be here on YouTube live. I've never done a YouTube live before, so I'm very excited. It's going to teach you the foundation of changing your mindset so that we can build on that in the course. But even if you're not coming on the course, those foundational steps are going to be flipping incredible for you. So make sure you go and sign up for that. Don't miss out. If you sign up, you're going to get your workbook and you're going to get lifetime access to the replay of that as well, because I want this to be something that you can come back to over and over again. But anyway, so yeah, check out the links for that and let's dive into today's episode and these 5 steps to shifting your mindset. So step number 1, if you want to journal this out, if you want to grab your notepad, if you want to write things down, please do. If you're driving or running, etc., come back and revisit this later because it's so important. Okay, so first step we need to do is to get really clear on why you want to achieve what you want to achieve. Why? And I've talked about this before, but it's also, how is this going to change your life? How will achieving that goal and how will removing your blocks and overcoming your mindset and really digging deep into what you really want and actually achieving it, how will that change your life? And why will that be different for you? What's your why? Like, what really drives you and what is exciting about that? Okay, I want you to write that down. I really want you to start to think about how that's going to feel, how your life will change. Now, as you do this, some things are going to come up. And that's step number 2. Be aware that as you start to imagine your life with the change as if it's already happened, and you start to imagine, how your life can improve so much, and you start to think about yourself in the future and the things you're going to achieve, some shit will come up, some icky, horrible feelings that go like, hang on a minute, you can't do that. Who are you to do that? Every time you've started something in the past before, you failed. Every time you have tried to commit to something, you've never followed through. It could be any of those negative, icky, gross feelings that come up. I want you to write them down because we're observing them. We're observing how we actually feel about this. We're not faking that we feel positive about it. We need to observe how we actually feel and what comes up because this is important because these are your blocks. This is what's holding you back from change, okay? If there's anything that comes up from your past, it could be a moment that someone said something to you like, you're fat and you'll always be fat, or I don't love you because you're X, Y, Z. Anything that comes up, I want you to have a whole page full of reasons that you are making up in your head of why you cannot achieve this goal. Okay, and observe them and be compassionate. But I don't want you to sit there too long, because I want you to then go into step 3. And step 3 is that you're going to disprove the shit out of those things. You're going to say, call it out for what it is. It's a lie. That is a lie. That doesn't happen in reality. That only happens in my head. That happened in the past, but that doesn't make it true today. That happened in someone else's mind, but it doesn't happen in my mind. Just because I have failed in the past does not mean I'm going to fail again, because this time I've got new tips and tricks and tools on my side. I want you to disprove everything. I want you to write a new story. So rather than living in your excuses, list them out, get them out of you, those excuses, call bullshit on them, and create a new story. Flip it round. You don't have to be a person who goes through your life making excuses for yourself. You don't have to be a person who sets goals and year upon year just doesn't achieve them. You can achieve what you put your mind to, but you just need these systems in place. You can't expect to change if you just keep doing the same thing over and over again. Notice all those feelings that come up, which is step 2, and then create a different story around it. Call bullshit on those and create a different story. And now we're going to use step 4, which is owning that new story. Use it, the story you've just written down, turn it into an affirmation. Turn it into something you believe. Okay? So write it into little affirmations that you can get on board with. I am successful at whatever I put my mind to. I have all the tools I need to be successful at this. I am someone who respects my body. You know, whatever your story is that you've changed, you now want to own it and believe it and turn it into affirmations. And I want you to write those affirmations down every day. I want you to say them out loud. I want you to just say them in your head, whatever feels good for you. You don't have to look in the mirror and say these things each morning if it's not feeling good for you. It has to feel good for you. But the idea being that any time that one of those little negative niggly thoughts comes up, that's like, you can't do it because of X, Y, Z, or your excuse is, you know, you're too tired, you don't have enough money, you this, you that, the other, you use an affirmation to quickly flip the switch and flip your mindset back into a state of positivity. Because you know what? You cannot hold 2 thoughts in your mind at the same time. 2 opposing thoughts cannot hold space at the same time. So choose which thought you want to hold space, and what you concentrate on and where you spend your energy, that's where your intention will go, okay? And that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to shift your mindset so that you make the right decisions to change, okay? Once you've done into step 4 and you turn them into affirmations, we're then going to go into step 5. And this is the step that actually some people usually do as their step 1, and it is to take action. Action creates results, results create rewards, rewards create momentum, and it grows and grows and grows, okay? So we need to know, what action steps do you need to take right now? What action steps do you need to take daily, weekly, monthly, yearly? What do you need to be doing to get to where you want to be? I love starting with daily actions, and I love starting with something that's manageable. But I also like starting with something that's actually going to move the needle. It's small enough to be manageable, but it's something that is big enough to get you excited about taking that action, and it's going to reap you rewards and results. So make sure that you are constantly thinking about actions you can be taking, momentum that you can be doing. And that being said as well, the whole time you're doing this process is to trust. Trust that you are going to get to where you want to go. Trust in yourself that you can do it. Trust that the world, the universe, the people in your life, you know, whatever, however you like to think about it, trust that it's supporting you. It's going to put the right book in front of you when you need it. It's going to put the right course in front of you when you need it, the right program, the right teacher. It's going to put the right text message from someone in front of you when you need to see it. It's going to guide you in the right way when you align yourself correctly. Trust that the process works. Trust that you can do it. Trust in yourself. Trust that it's going to take time, but you're going to get there and you're going to do it. And the change is going to be worth it. Trust that the work will be worth it. So let's just go through that process again. So step 1 is to get really clear on your goal, first of all, and why it's important to you and how it's going to change your life. And hold that visual image and hold that feeling and that vibe of your life being changed and why that feels so good and what that can provide for you. So if it's your health and your fitness, providing you lifelong longevity and health, providing you with more opportunities to enjoy yourself with you and your family, providing you with freedom from feeling guilty around eating food, providing you with the tools to lay a good example for your daughter, your son, your relatives, etc. Providing you with a more confident and uplifting life. Imagine that, feel it, vibe with it, like sit in it and think, that's how I want to feel. And of course, that's going to bring up some things for you. That's going to bring up those little niggly like, yeah, but you can't do that. You've always been overweight. You can't start that business. You don't have a degree in business. You can't sell products. Like, who are you going to sell to? You can't get a new job. You've been in that job for 20 years. You can't find a partner. You know, who's going to love you? All that stuff will come up, and dig deep into your past as well. I mean, I'm really summarizing all of this for the podcast now, so it's not a super long episode, but dig deep as well into why is that a belief? Why am I actually believing that? Has someone told me that in the past? Did something happen to me in the past that has kind of set that in as a belief in my body? And write that all out, because we're going to disprove it. You're going to call bullshit on all of those things. They're lies. You can have whatever you freaking want. You can have whatever you desire. You can achieve whatever you want. There's nothing to say that you can't achieve what you want. Only yourself. You're the only person holding yourself back. So if you can disprove all of that bullshit, no one's opinion of you matters. None of it's true. None of it's true. And you can create a new story then. So flip it, reverse it, change it into a new story. That's step 3. Change it into something positive, something motivational, something you can really get hold of, and realize that those are just excuses you hold in your head and they're not true. And the actual story is different. And turn those stories into affirmations that you can say every day. You can do this. I am capable. I am enough. I am worthy. I am capable of change. I am capable of looking after my body, my health, my fitness. I am capable of putting myself first. I deserve to be put first. I am worthy. I am so good at applying these tricks to my mindset so that I can change in the long run, that success becomes inevitable, that I am going to reach my goal no matter what. Then you're going to use them in your day-to-day life. Recognize when those old excuses and thought patterns come in. Flip it around for that new ammo that you've got, which are your affirmations. And then you're going to start taking action, daily action, to move you, inch you towards your goal. It will snowball and snowball and snowball. Whatever action you take will depend on your goal. It will be personal to you what kind of action that needs to be. But the snowball effect of like daily action and shifting and constantly shifting your mindset and constantly looking for opportunities of like, I can do this and that's going to help. I can read that book and that's going to help. I can try this new thing and that's going to help. I can speak to this person, that's going to help. Just constantly looking for opportunities to take action and staying in the vibe of being excited about changing and excited about the person you visualized at the beginning, excited about becoming that, and dropping your excuses and replacing them with a new story is going to change your life. And trust. Keep faith, keep trust that you can do it. Trust yourself. Trust that everyone is out there to support you. No one's out there to pull you back and hold you back. Everything you encounter and every person you encounter is out there to support you. And trust that you can do it. You're an intelligent person. You can change. You can do it. You can achieve whatever you put your mind to and put your faith in it. I hope that kind of overview of those kind of 5 tips there, 5 steps really to shifting your mindset really helps you. And I hope that you can just keep applying them over and over and over again to start to shift into a different positive way of being where change is possible. Because when you're feeling down on yourself and you're living your excuses, change is not possible. It's not there. So you have to keep working on it. And I know you will, because you've put on a podcast today. You've chosen to do something. You've chosen to listen to me. You've seen what the title of this podcast is, and you've chosen to tune in. All right. So it's no stroke of luck that this ended up in front of you today. It's here for a reason. It's no stroke of luck that from when I release this about a week, I'm going to be closing the enrollment to my course, Mindset Makeover. If it resonates with you, click on the link. If it calls to you and you feel like you need it in your life, sign up. It's here to support you, okay? And don't forget, for everybody listening, we have got that free training as well, the Mindset Makeover Foundations, which is going to be incredible. Hopefully you can just get a bit more of a taste of what it's going to be like to dive in and work together. And even if it's not in your scope to sign up to the Mindset Makeover, I know you'll take away so much from that live training. It's going to be really interactive. It's going to be super fun. It's going to be awesome. So make sure you sign up to that too. Thank you so much for everyone that listened to the last episode. I had great numbers for that episode and loads of positive feedback. So thank you so much. If you're over on YouTube, give a little help out to this little YouTube channel. Give me a thumbs up, a subscribe, a comment, share the link with someone. Make sure if you're on your podcast app that you leave a review. And I want you to have the best day. You might need to listen to this one over and over again, but have an incredible day. Use this, implement this daily, over and over again throughout the day. Change the way you think, change the way you feel, because then change is really possible. Okay? And I believe it's possible for you. Check out those links. Come and sign up. Come and sign up, because why the bloomin' hell not? You deserve this, okay? And I will see you in the next episode. So I'll see you later, guys. Bye.